Ever wondered if your favorite app, Temu, could be your worst digital nightmare? There's a possibility, you know. In our technologically driven world, it's not uncommon for the tools we use daily to have a darker side. And today, we're going to explore just that, focusing on the widely popular Temu app. Now, for the uninitiated, Temu is a name that's been buzzing around the digital sphere for quite some time. It's an app that's known for its versatility and user-friendly features. It's become a staple for many, a go-to for all things digital. But like the moon, even Temu has a dark side, hidden from plain view. Yes, the Temu app is loved by millions worldwide. It's grown exponentially over the years, gaining a significant user base. People praise it for its intuitive design, seamless functionality, and the convenience it provides. But what if we told you that there's more to Temu than meets the eye? What if the very thing that has been aiding you in your daily tasks is also the one that could potentially infringe on your privacy? That's the question we're here to answer. We're going to unravel the layers of Temu, peel back the glossy exterior, and delve into the recesses of this popular app. We're going to probe into the issues that you might not be aware of, the ones that are kept hushed and out of sight. But remember, just because something isn't visible, doesn't mean it's not there. Who owns the Temu app? What is their purpose? Does Temu track you? And most importantly, is Temu a safe app? These are the questions that we'll be exploring in this investigation. We'll be unveiling the truth, the dark secret of Temu, and what it could mean for you as a user. So, are you ready to embark on this journey with us? Ready to uncover the facts and separate them from the fiction? Good, because it's about time we shed some light on the dark side of Temu. Stick around as we delve deeper into the hidden aspects of this widely used app. What if your personal information, your private conversations, your location, were all at risk? In today's digital age, we often find ourselves trading our privacy for convenience. We download apps, sign up for services, and before we know it, we've agreed to terms and conditions that we barely understand. It's a paradox of our time, the privacy paradox. Now let's focus our lens on Temu, a popular app that's been raising eyebrows. Every time you use Temu, it collects data. But what data, you might ask? Well, the list is long. Your name, email, contacts, and even your location are all up for grabs. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. But it doesn't stop there. Temu is also known for its tracking capabilities. It monitors your app usage, your browsing history, your interests, and your habits. It's like a digital shadow, always watching, always recording. It's a continuous trade-off, the convenience of using the app against the potential risk to your privacy. And here's where it gets even scarier. What happens to this data once it's collected? Where does it go? Who has access to it? There's a potential for misuse of information that's as vast as the data itself. Suddenly, the convenience doesn't seem so convenient anymore, does it? Now you might be thinking, I've got nothing to hide. But privacy isn't about hiding. It's about control. It's about having the power to decide who knows what about you and when. It's about the right to personal space and anonymity. With Temu, are we really in control anymore? So, here we are, stuck in this privacy paradox. On one hand, we crave the convenience and connectivity that apps like Temu provide. On the other, we're handing over our personal information, our privacy, on a silver platter. The question is, are we paying the price of our privacy for convenience? Time to pull back the curtain and see what's really happening behind the scenes at Temu. Our investigation takes us down a rabbit hole of privacy concerns and questionable data handling. We've spoken with cybersecurity experts and users, and the picture that is emerging is a bit unsettling. Firstly, let's discuss the findings of our cybersecurity experts. They've been able to uncover some alarming facts. Temu's data encryption, or lack thereof, is a major red flag. Without proper security measures in place, our experts warn that user data can be left exposed and vulnerable to hackers. But that's not all. Temu's data storage practices also raise eyebrows. Why is user data being stored indefinitely, even after accounts have been deleted? This practice not only goes against the principles of data minimization, but also leaves a treasure trove of information for potential cybercriminals. To give you a clearer picture, we've also spoken with users who have experienced privacy breaches firsthand. Their stories are a stark reminder of the potential dangers of mishandled data. From identity theft to harassment, the consequences can be severe. One user, for example, discovered that their private messages had been leaked online, causing them significant distress. Another user found their personal information, including their home address, on a third-party website. It's clear that these aren't isolated incidents but a systemic issue within Temu. And while Temu's privacy policy may claim to prioritize user security, our investigation suggests otherwise. We've found multiple instances where the app's actions don't align with its promises. So, how is it that an app with millions of users worldwide is getting away with such flagrant disregard for privacy? It's a question that we'll continue to explore as we delve deeper into the mysterious world of Temu. As we dig deeper, the truth becomes even more unsettling. Who stands to benefit from the treasure trove of data collected by Temu? Well, let's dive into the heart of the matter. The masterminds behind Temu, the ones who hold the reins, are the founders, Liam and Ava. A dynamic duo, Liam and Ava are tech enthusiasts who sought to create an app that could revolutionize the way we communicate. Hailing from Silicon Valley, they're no strangers to the tech game. However, these aren't just two tech geeks with a dream. They're shrewd business people with a keen eye for profit. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The founders are not the only ones who stand to gain. The investors, those who've bet their money on the success of Temu, also have a significant stake. These include venture capitalists and private equity firms, some of whom have a somewhat murky reputation when it comes to user privacy. Now, let's turn back the clock a bit. Before Temu, Liam and Ava were embroiled in a controversy surrounding their previous venture, an e-commerce platform. Accusations swirled around about data breaches and unauthorized data selling, casting a dark shadow on their reputations. Though they vehemently denied the allegations and the case was eventually dismissed due to lack of evidence, the incident raised eyebrows in the tech community. Fast forward to today, and they're at the helm of Temu, an app that's been downloaded by millions worldwide. The question that lingers is, have they learned their lesson from the past, or are they repeating the same mistakes, this time on a much larger scale? The truth is, the data Temu collects is a goldmine for advertisers. It helps them tailor their ads to specific demographics, making them more effective. In essence, every time you use the app, you're feeding this advertising machine. So the privacy risks are real, but is there a way to use Temu safely? Let's explore that in our next segment. Despite the risks, Temu continues to be a popular app. So, how can we use it more securely? The answer lies in being proactive and taking a few simple steps. First, always keep your app updated. Developers often release updates to patch security vulnerabilities, so having the latest version of Temu can be your first line of defense against potential threats. Second, be mindful of the permissions you grant. Temu, like many apps, requires access to certain functionalities of your device to work properly. However, if you see a permission request that seems unnecessary or suspicious, don't hesitate to deny it. Third, make use of the privacy settings. Temu offers a range of options that let you control who can see your posts, your profile, and even your online status. Take the time to explore these settings and adjust them according to your comfort level. Fourth, be careful with the information you share. Remember, once something is out on the internet, it's nearly impossible to take it back. Avoid sharing sensitive personal information like your home address, phone number, or bank details. In conclusion, while Temu does have its dark side, it's not all doom and gloom. The app provides a platform for communication, collaboration, and creativity, but it's crucial to remain vigilant, aware of the potential pitfalls, and ready to take steps to protect your data. This video has shed light on the shadowy aspects of Temu, from privacy concerns to the opaque nature of its ownership. It's not meant to scare you away from using the app, but to equip you with the knowledge to use it safely and responsibly. In an age where our lives are increasingly intertwined with the digital world, understanding the risks and taking measures to mitigate them has never been more important. It's not just about protecting your data. It's about protecting your identity, your security, and your peace of mind. Remember, in today's digital age, your privacy is your most valuable asset. Protect it.